Welcome to Cozy Noah Vibes, where we listen, we relax, something beyond is the window, and we get sleepy. I'm your host, Nina. Thanks for joining us tonight. This evening's story is about a young traveler named Jeremiah who finds a sense of calm and inner balance during a rainforest retreat. Let's get nice and settled. Ready for tonight's story? When you're cozy and comfortable in bed, allow your eyes gently close and take a breath in through the nose. Then slowly out, letting your muscles loosen and relax. Repeat that relaxed rhythm of breathing, giving your body a chance to transition into the calm of night. I'd like you to think about the positive impact of your care. Kindness, something beyond it, and compassion. I'm reminding you because I think we all have times where we forget just how important and valuable our kindness can be. Just think about it. If someone is feeling at a loss, someone is feeling at a loss. Your moment of kindness and support could be just what they need. And by acting with kindness and compassion, you'll feel better about yourself. It can begin a domino effect, inspiring others to spread that same positivity. So take one more of those big deep breaths. And as you exhale, reassure yourself that you have the power to make a difference. You can continue listening to our story in the background. We'll be joining a traveler named Jeremiah who has just made his way into the Mexican rainforest for a relaxing adventure. Jeremiah has just arrived at a rainforest retreat. Backpack still strapped to his shoulders, ready for new experiences. He plans to explore the coastline in all its natural glory, hiking with friends, taking long bike rides at sunset, and snorkeling with tropical sea creatures. But before his adventure begins, Jeremiah is going to relax. His number one priority is calming his mind before heading off into the unknown. After checking into his resort, he walks up to the concierge, a friendly young man in a white linen shirt and tan pants. Fortunately, the resort has a world-renowned spa. Jeremiah asks the concierge if he can book a treatment. I will schedule a water journey for you, replies the young man, smiling kindly. Jeremiah likes the sound of this. A water journey sounds so simple yet delightful. He recalls a quote from Leonardo of Vinci: simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Jeremiah takes the first available appointment. It allows him to find his room, drop off his backpack, and arrange his belongings in his temporary home. The concierge was very specific with his instructions for the water journey. He told Jeremiah to wear comfortable swimwear and the white robe he finds in his room. Once unpacked and changed, Jeremiah makes his way to the spa. He walks through it all glass door and is met by the scent of eucalyptus, filling his lungs with the soothing fragrance. He looks around, taking in the space. The walls are painted in muted earth tones, and the flooring is made of stranded bamboo. There is a small stream with rocks flowing right through the middle of the reception area. The sound of gentle water dancing over the rocks is like a tranquil lullaby. Jeremiah has been in plenty of spas before, but this one might be the most inviting of them all. At the reception desk stands a woman with dark brown eyes and chestnut hair pulled into a sleek bun. She's dressed in an elegant white uniform and greets Jeremiah with a warm smile. She introduces herself as Rosa and will be his water journey guide for the day. Rosa offers Jeremiah a tiny glass of green liquid presented on a silver tray. She explains it's a room temperature tea specially formulated for relaxation. Jeremiah takes a sip from the tiny glass. It tastes like cucumber and mint, with a dash of something sweet he can't pinpoint. He finishes the drink and sets the empty glass on the tray. Smiling, Rosa tells Jeremiah to follow her. They walk down a hallway and through an ornately carved door. On the way, Jeremiah listens to the soft soundtrack playing on overhead speakers, appreciating the sound of nature, a symphony of chirps woven together with a peaceful rustling of leaves. The water journey officially begins in a softly lit area. Rosa now talks in a much quieter voice even though no one else is around. She tells Jeremiah that his journey will start in the sauna. From a nearby cabinet, she collects a misting bottle labeled lemongrass water and guides Jeremiah inside a glass enclosure. The interior is made entirely of cedarwood planks and smells fresh and woodsy. There are 3 empty benches in front of him. Jeremiah chooses the one in the center, and Rosa drapes a long white towel over it. Jeremiah lies on top, face up, something beyond a room, and makes himself comfortable. He soon begins to feel the heat of the sauna against his bare skin. Taking a deep, slow breath in, he notices the heat of the air entering his nose. He likes the warm feeling. He closes his eyes so that Rosa can place a cool, wet cloth over them. She asks if he would like a lemongrass mist. He smiles and thanks her, and she spritzes the mist over him. It's wonderfully refreshing and smells divine, like sweet herbs mixed with crisp citrus fruit. Rosa then tells Jeremiah that she will return in a few minutes. She leaves the bottle of lemongrass mist next to him in case he wants another spritz. He lies there and relaxes, enjoying the warmth and peaceful sounds of a tropical rainforest. Later, something beyond. Rose comes back and lightly taps Jeremiah and his arm. When she asks how he feels, he doesn't need to answer with words. His wide, relaxed grin says it all. He removes the cool cloth from his eyes to discover he is being presented with another tiny glass of liquid on a silver tray. This time the liquid is orange in color. Rosa says it's tangerine ginger infused water. Jeremiah drinks it all, enjoying the sensation it gives him as it cools his throat. The refreshing feeling then spreads right through his body. He stands, and Rosa picks up the lemongrass misting bottle. She points the nozzle and sends two puffs of the mist into the air. Jeremiah intuitively walks through the lemongrass cloud, breathing in the fragrance again. It brings him a burst of happiness. Rose then motions for him to follow her to another room. Light blue iridescent tiles the size of coins cover the floor. Walls, ceiling, and even the built-in seating. In the center of the room, there is a large glass bowl on a pedestal. The bowl is filled with ice. Jeremiah takes a seat and watches Rosa unfold on cloth made of cotton. She sets the cloth next to him, then scoops some ice into her hands. Gently, she places the ice in the middle of the cloth, then folds the corners of the fabric around the ice, twisting the top. The creation reminds Jeremiah of foil-wrapped chocolates. Just then, Rosa calls it an ice kiss, as if she was reading his thoughts. She hands him the ice kiss, then explains the exfoliation benefits of cool textured cloth on skin. She tells him she'll return in a little while. Jeremiah presses the ice kiss against his shoulder and slowly glides it down his arm to his wrist. Since his body is already warm from the sauna, it's invigorating and not as cold as he expected. He repeats this with his other arm and then the back of his neck. When he is done, the ice kiss is almost completely melted in his hand, leaving him with an empty wet cloth. He puts the cloth on top of his head, relishing the cool sensation. A moment later, Rosa reappears with a small saucer of aloe vera gel. She encourages Jeremiah to apply the gel liberally to his skin, which he does with both hands. The gel provides a lovely contrast after the texture of the cool cloth. Rosa gives him a few more minutes to himself, then reappears with another tiny glass of liquid on the silver tray. This time the liquid is a deep red. It's strawberry cinnamon water. According to Rosa, and it's a combination of flavors Jeremiah has never tried before. He gladly drinks the concoction and decides it's his favorite one so far. Now it's time for another room, the steam room. This part of the journey includes special treatment for Jeremiah's face. Rosa presents him with a jar of light brown clay. She uses gestures to explain the process, pretending to dip her fingers into the jar and then swiping her own face. He takes his cue and scoops out some of the substance, rubbing it onto his forehead, cheeks, and chin. It smells surprisingly fruity. Rosa explains the facial mask is made of pomegranate, which is full of antioxidants. This explains the fragrance. The substance is also mixed with sea kelp, which is why it has this distinctive pale brown color. Ai lets the mask soak into his skin and asks himself why he hasn't tried this before. He imagines that he can already feel his skin relaxing and getting softer. The steam room is very dark. The layout is almost identical to the ice room, yet the coin-sized tiles are navy blue, and there are twinkling lights in the ceiling mimicking stars. The temperature in the steam room is similar to the temperature of the sauna, but it feels so different. The sauna was dry, whereas the steam room is anything but. Rosa spreads a fresh white towel over a tiled lounge chair. Jeremiah lies down on the towel and closes his eyes. Next, Rosa places 2 cucumber slices on top of his eyelids and whispers that she will retrieve him in a few minutes. He takes the time to reflect and clear his mind some more. The face mask is starting to tingle ever so slightly. It's nice to feel pampered. He decides breathing in the gentle steam